Right, everybody, live on ERC Radio and also live on our Facebook page. We are back live. This is round 2 of the FIA European Rally Championship, and we are here at the stop line in beautiful Liepaja, out here in the rolling countryside, out here in pretty much the middle of nowhere. This is the arch, this is the end of the stage, and I could walk off into the distance if you wanted and just keep going further and further away. Because this is the stage. This is stage number 3. And, well, this is a little bit of gravel somewhere in Latvia. We're north of to the east of Talsi today. So the first time that we've been broadcasting on Facebook, on our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel this morning. And, well, I mean, from the heat and the sealed surface of Italy just a few weeks ago to the loose gravelly stuff here in Latvia. It's a complete different contrast. Look at this. The shoes look a bit dusty as well. We're still wearing the face masks. We're still adhering to social distancing, and we're still trying to keep everything safe for all of our competitors here on the ERC, and doing our best to social distance. So the big pole is back, and you notice that we've got the big microphone pole. Slight upgrade that we've had since Italy. Look at this. Managed to move from two microphones to one microphone. So look at this. So we're broadcasting now live on ERC Radio using the equipment that's connecting back to our studio. We've got Mark, who's in the ERC Radio studio, doing what he normally does best, and that's keeping Julian and myself on ERC Radio live and bringing you all the action and reaction from the end of the stages. And we're also live on Facebook at the same time. This is the stop line. We're running just about a 4-minute delay to the stages this afternoon, and it's, as I say, a long drive through. We've got, I think we've got first car coming towards us right now. It's a long drive from Liepaja up here to Talsi, which is where the stages are run today. Just 4 stages, and this is 20.36 kilometers in length. 20.36 kilometers in length. And obviously Alexei Lukanuk is on the start of the stage, as you can see that on your screens at the moment. Dominic Dinkel is at the end of stage number 3. Got the unenviable task of sweeping the gravel loose this afternoon. So just if you look at the tyres there, Raf, just to see these chewy little rubbery tyres, Pirelli's digging in to try and sweep the loose surface off. Dominic, obviously you've run part on this stage earlier on as stage 1 today, so some of it has been swept. What have you done in service, and how was the run through here for the second pass?
Yeah, the beginning was quite loose shot there, but we have one mistake. We go straight, so I must return, so we lose some seconds there. But yeah, difficult day, but I think we can learn a lot here.
And what about service in Talsi? You know, did you do any changes on the car in the midpoint service of the day?
Oh, no big changes. Setup in the car is perfect, so I really like it. Let's see what we can do on the next and tomorrow.
Okay, that's good. Thanks very much. Cheers. That is Dominic Dinkel, and if he can just move around the back of the car here, and as he pulls off out of here. So that's Dinkel first on the road today. Yeah, Dinkel. An enviable task, 15th fastest through in the qualifying stage yesterday. So 15th fastest through. So last night in the Olympic Centre, in the centre of Liepaja, we were choosing the road positions, and Gryazin fastest in the qualifying stage. So electing to go 15th on the road today. But Dinkel was 15th slowest, so because of the gravel, it makes sense to go further back up the road and not be first on the road, which is what Dominic is doing. So he's got to move all this loose surface off the road for every other competitor that comes through. But Alberto is next up. Alberto, well, Dinkel's time is 10 minutes 51.25. See what Alberto has to say. It looks great. This is it kind of looks like a Cyprus stage, doesn't it? At the end here, just the long dust coming in. Door open. Alberto, how was the run? How was the stage? Was it okay?
Unfortunately, we didn't manage to fix the problem at the service, so we are trying to get out of today and do kilometers. That's our objective.
So yes, so what the problem was with Alberto's car is engine problem for him this morning. So engine problem, he's just down on power. It was almost, he was saying to us at the end of the 2 stages this morning, that he's down on power. It was almost like the car was in road mode and not stage mode, despite him pushing it into stage mode. But just down on problems, so it could be like a sensor issue or something under the engine bay. But we've had a remote service, so the cars now are coming from the remote service on the airfield in Talsi. And in the remote service, you can only use the parts of that are in the car that you carry with you from Liepaja this morning. So unfortunately, with Alberto, that problem with the car being down on power is a bit of an issue, and it's something that they'll have to look at tonight when he gets back to service. So that shows in the time. Alberto's time, 11 minutes 05.45. Okay, Nikki is next. So we've got Nikki Meyer Mellenhoff. Nikki had an off in this stage this morning, slightly out. Oh, okay. I have a feeling we're going to have some problems with this car. It cut out at the end of the stage here, so let's... just trying to sort himself out. Nikki, what's the issue?
Rhythm was much better. Much better. Felt like driving rally again. But had a spin. Missed the braking a bit, but and then the spin went wide in exit and then came back. But feeling is better, I have to say, but still.
That's good. Okay. Is the car working okay?
Yeah, car is good.
Okay, there you go. So there's Nikki. So just stalling the car coming in. Stalling the car on the way in. So I thought for a moment there that he was having some engine problems, which is. He just said the car had a little bit of niggles this morning, and the first stage today, first one on gravel for him this season, and he went out of the road this morning and was just a bit down in the chops at the end of the first stage today when he was talking to Julian this morning. But time for him is 10:47 exactly, 10 minutes 47 exactly for Nikki. Eflan Lorena is next up, so he'll be coming towards us. All the competitors here in Liepaja today are running at 2-minute gaps. That's because of actually the breeze has picked up now. It was quite still this morning, and the breeze has picked up, so the dust is blowing away, but we were thinking maybe that dust was going to be an issue today with the very, very still summer air, but not a problem really. As you can see, the dust is now blowing off the cornfield as Efran comes into the end of the stage. The heat coming out of the bonnet on this R5 Citroen is nice and warm. Let's see what Efran has to say. I need to show you a little feature in a minute, Raf. Raf, our cameraman, need to show you a little feature after we've spoken to Efran. Let's just see what he has to say. I'm going to show you something quite cool on this car. He's getting himself sorted out. Efran, how was... just wait for you to get yourself sorted. Hot at the end of the stage. The drivers want to just cool off a little bit after that. Sarah in the co-driver's seat. Efran, how was that? Good run?
Yeah, now it's good. Maybe more than half of the stages is clean because we passed in the first stage. So I enjoy like a chill.
Enjoys it. That's good. Let's just, before he goes off, he's going to go. But Raf, just look down here. This is quite cool. How cool is that? There, just to where the air nipple is on the rim. It's quite cool that they actually put a little two little markers on the wheel rim to point to where the air valve is. So it's easy to locate when they're doing the tyre pressures, just out of time control here on the road section. It's quite a neat little thing that we've seen coming through this season. First noticed it in Italy. I can't think on which competitor's car in Italy, but hey, not to worry. Right, so Lorena's time through with peering over at the whiteboard over there. 10:31.77. 10:31.77. Right, just see looking down here to see if we've got any info coming in. Yep, okay, we're looking good. No messages coming in at the moment, no worries, but you can see obviously from our helicopter shots that we've got that Breen is looking pretty impressive in the stage. I'd love to see that back later on, but at the moment it's me and Raf at the end of the stage. Let's see what Sean Johnson has to say. Now, as Sean comes towards us, there you go. Now, does he look like he's... the dust coming out of the back of the car looks like he might have had a puncture. Doesn't it look just down on the back right? Yeah, he has got a puncture, back left puncture for Sean Johnson. So just swing round here, Raf. So he's popped the tyre off. I thought the car was looking a little bit low at the back as he came through, but Sean, just getting some shots of your puncture on the rear left there. Where did you pick that up?
Yeah, not sure where we picked it up. I just felt in the tarmac section there was a couple left-handers, and I just felt the car falling over, and so yeah, we must have had I mean, it was a slow puncture that developed over several K, and then yeah, here in the last few K it finally gave out. So definitely a bummer, you know. But that's part of the game, and ultimately for us, that we're just here to learn. So the result, it was never a big objective to begin with, so I'm not too disturbed.
Your first day on proper gravel here on the ERC, are you enjoying it? Only done 3 stages. Is it good fun, or is it a little bit too hard to handle?
This morning I was not the happiest of campers. I was really enjoying the driving leading up to the point where we got a puncture. So I'm much happier now, much better rhythm, driving properly committed, going really well. But yeah, just shame with the puncture, but all good. Life moves on.
Life moves on. Sean Johnson. And life moves on for him, as he says. Door closed. Sean Johnson. So losing time for Sean Johnson. Ral Yeats is next up. See what Ral has to say through at the end of the stage. Taking his balaclava off. Now, we haven't seen Ral. He's a regular on the ERC for a few years. I haven't seen him for a while because he's been concentrating on his son, Gregor, who is joining us. Let's just see what Ral has to say. Ral, how was that?
We get a little bit dust. Somebody had some troubles before. It was not the best, but second run already. Most of the states was already quite more better, because in the morning starting position was not the best, and now it was much more enjoyable. Okay. Keep going. Thanks.
Cheers, that's Ral Yeats. Right, I'm going to have to do something a bit weird down here at the moment, because I need to just do that a quick pit stop change. I hope Raf's not going to be filming me while I'm doing this, but a little bit of a quick pit stop change. Don't look at me, Raf. Look the other way. Look at Ral Yeats for a minute, because we're just sorting ourselves out here, just getting ourselves organised. Ral moves off, which is nice. Okay, off he goes. So we're at the end of this stage. It's just on 20.36 kilometres in length, 20.36 kilometres. Just waiting for, I don't know what's going on here. I have to get my equipment sorted. Anyway, let's have a word with Alexei Lukanek. Next up. You can see that the Russian's been pushing. Rallies with a 10:25.86. Good Lukanek's tyres, 85 degrees Celsius. Alexei, how was that? Are you pushing or just waiting for your time to go on the board? 10:10.91. How was that?
It's interesting to see where we are on the cleaner stage. We had a small issue with the pop-off in the middle, so we lost, I think, about 2 seconds because it was really long, not closing and no power. But otherwise, setup is better for such conditions, and I think I had a pretty clean run, maybe not 100% because I still adapting, because before it was quite loose, now it's like tarmac everywhere. Not easy, but we enjoyed.
That's good. Thanks very much. That's Alexei Lukanek then. having a problem, he's saying, with his pop-off valve halfway through. So a little bit of a problem with the pop-off there. So losing a couple of seconds, just a couple of seconds. Just that's the. We'll get into pop-off valves later on in our Facebook live broadcast and start getting into the technical details there. But basically, it just keeps the power in the engine rather than the pop-off valve popping off and then you're losing power. 10.91 for Liepaja through that one. So 10.91. We're live on ARC Radio and we're live on our Facebook feed this afternoon and also on YouTube. So Liepaja is pushing. You know, he's on the podium here last year, but Liepaja is pushing hard against the other ones. Oliver Solberg is super fast. So is Mads Osberg, and another one comes towards the stage end. This is Craig Breen. Craig wasn't so happy with his time earlier. His door open. So when I spoke to him at the end of stage number 2, Craig said he needed to try a little bit harder. Let's get his face mask on. So 10:13.62. Craig, you said to us at the end of stage 2 that you weren't happy with your driving. Did that improve on this run?
Marginally better, but still not great. But I had really bad dust in other places. I had to brake, go down the gears, go again. So definitely dropped a good few seconds with that. But yeah.
So yeah, losing a bit of time, Craig. In the dust as well. 10:13.62. 10:13.62 for Craig Breen as he moves out. Right. Craig using these MRF tyres well, against the Pirellis. You know, you got MRF, who are a relatively new tyre company in the ERC, so they're learning all the time, trying to take the data collected by the team here to develop these tyres for the future. Then you've got the likes of Pirelli and Michelin, which are well versed on this kind of surface. So yeah, Craig is here just to kind of develop those tyres for MRF as they go. So yeah, we can swing round Paul Nagel and Craig Breen out of the car just outside time control now as we're waiting for our next ones to come through. We're just waiting for, I think Raf's just going to wipe the lens and get that clean as the second MRF car comes through. This is Emil Lindholm. Again, no punctures for him, but you can see he's been quite deep in the grass here. So just down the front there, he's some quite deep cuts in there because you've got a little bit of grass in the air intake at the front of the radiator matrix at the bottom of the Fabia. Very warm here in the sunshine. It's nice, enjoying the summer. But let's wait for Emil to sort himself out. Emil, how was it?
It was fine. Grip is much better now. Places which I've driven twice, you can really push there. Yeah, a bit of dust again. I don't know how, but yeah, it was. Were you looking at the front of the car?
Yeah, it just looked like you did a bit of a deep cut, and no damage, just grass in the front. Looks like you cut quite deep.
Yeah, might have happened. There was one cut that was quite deep, so might have broken the bumper, but that's fortunately doesn't affect the speed.
No, the car looks fine. It was just the grass I was looking at, so everything's all perfect. Cool. Keep going. Maximum attack from the flying fins. There we go. There's Lindholm there. So yeah, all good. See the tyres. I'm going to have a quick look at the tyres as well. Quite warm. Yeah, actually quite warm. So Lindholm, it's like his tyres looking a little bit ratty on the back anyway, but look a bit used. So Lindholm's time with a 10:08.69, 10:08.69. Craig Breen with a 10:13.62. And we've got phones ringing left, right, and that's a bit of a close shot, isn't it? What's going on there? Oh, is that me? Oh, I was calling you. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Sorry, my bad. Keep pressing the buttons on my phone here. Right. Anyway, let's switch around. Let's have a word with Mads Osberg, who's next up. Okay, Mads, come in. Look how clean the Citroen is. The C3 R5. It looks lovely. Mads with one spare with him this afternoon. Just wait for him to put his face mask on. Mads, how was it?
Yeah, it was okay. I tried to change my approach a little bit, just accepting that we are here to test and I need to focus on that. So yeah, it was okay. I was a bit more calm and just focusing on how I'm feeling with the car. So it was not the best of attack, but it was a decent run.
You say you're here to learn, but you're using it as a test. But on the podium at the moment, coming into this stage, it's not bad after 2 stages to be up there.
No, it's not, but for sure it's difficult not to follow the competition. I want to be competitive, I want to win, but at the same time I have a plan for testing the car and I need to follow that plan, and it's difficult to be on the top all the way through when you try different things, so I have to accept that and I have to relax a little bit.
That's cool. Right, lovely. Nice to see you anyway, looking good. Right, there's Mads Solberg. Door closed for him, so here for a bit of a test, bit of a run. But yeah, 5.6 seconds slower than Nikolai Gryazin coming into here. So 5.6 seconds slower than Gryazin through here. So just see if we've got some messages coming into us at the end of the stage. Okay, as you can see on your screens, Mikko Marchek, big moment for him in the stage, sliding wide in there. But we'll wait for Marchek to get to the end of the stage in a moment. But that's Mads Solberg. Eric is next up. Another one of these fast Finns getting enveloped in dust at the end of the stage. Look at the Pirellis. They're working hard. Is he really working hard at 80 degrees Celsius in the centre there? Working hard. Let's see what Emil has to say. Wait for him to open the door. He hasn't spoken to us before, but well, at the previous stage on the radio. So is he going to talk to us? No. I think that's called in the zone. So yeah, seems yeah, quite happy with, well, I don't know, not talking to us anyway at the end of the stage. We won't take it personally. They're yeah, deep in the heat of battle, heat of competition, and not necessarily, it's not mandatory for the drivers to talk to us at the end of every stage. Okay, now one guy to watch this weekend, we haven't seen him on the ERC for a while, is Nikolai Gryazin. Gryazin fastest in the qualifying stage yesterday, and as you can see, he is impressive and incredibly quick. Last year with his prize drives for winning the ERC under 28s, he you know, had two drives last year. Rally Rome, he binned it on the first morning and fired his car right off into the weeds big time, and Rome was pretty much short-lived for one of his prize drives. And later on in the season as well, you remember Barham Rally last year, around about this time last year in the Czech Republic, Gryazin, yeah, had a massive shunt as he hit that bridge on the left-hander and absolutely destroyed the car. He was okay, but Gryazin, as you can see, is kind of matured. He's, well, first time we've seen him on the ERC for a bit. But he's kind of grown up a bit now, kind of matured, and I think he's learned from the mistakes that he's been making. As you can see, coming down towards us at the end of the stage, this is Mikko coming in to the stop line now, having a bit of, just a little bit of tape here, a little bit of a wide somewhere or another, bringing some stuff in at the end, some of this plastic tape at the end of the stage. Door open. Mikko, we got some extra plastic. What happened? Did you have an off?
Yeah, I made a spun. I spun, so in the last junction there, so not so good.
Okay. How was the rest of the stage? Was the rest of it good? Was the rest of the stage okay?
Good, yes.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Cool. Rest of the stage good? All good. Door closed. That's Mikko. I'm just going to have a quick run around the car, just have a quick look while we're here if there's anything else happening. Cars are all good. Also, what we do occasionally with the microphones here at the end of the stage, we're being attacked by flies. We've got some Rally Liepaja sanitizer spray, which is good. So what we're doing is popping that just on the microphones there, just to keep it disinfected, so we keep everybody safe here at the end of the stages. Done. So we're using the microphone pole to keep our social distance, and then we've got Oliver Solberg, who isn't really social distancing with the top of the table at the moment. So here he is. Again, tyres looking pretty worn out. Oliver, the front tyres are looking a little bit used. How's the grip level? Have you lost it?
Grip was quite high, but there was a rock in the road. There was rocks everywhere, so it's big risk for puncture. So I hit the rock on that side. So I lost a bit of time, but okay, the time looks good. But we will see.
So the rock in the road, but how big was the rock? Was it like a...
So it was quite big. Unseen, it's just around the corner on the tarmac there. It's like, oh, and a bam.
Shows how good the Pirellis are. They're strong. So, yeah, rock in the road for Solberg. As he drives off. Yeah, saying a rock in the road, and as he came round onto the tarmac, and he thought that he was going to pick up a puncture, but yeah, Pirelli tyres holding up quite well there, and yeah, seems good. You see, it's quite dusty at the end of the stage. You don't really notice because we're getting enveloped in it, and yeah, just in the sunlight, you can see then on the camera lens, you can see this dust is just starting to stick to the camera lens. So what we're doing is just wiping the camera, or Raphael is, just so you get a full HD images here from the end of the stage. So look at the impressive time then for Oliver Solberg. He's got a 10:03.07, so 10:03.07 for Solberg in, and yeah, time's getting faster all the way through. And as you say, this is all down to the characteristics of the road sweeping and getting cleaner on the lines all the time. Right, we'll flip round now. We've got a couple more fast guys coming through. We'll see Gryes in a bit when he comes towards us. But Oliver Solberg, Miko Marchek, bit of a moment for him earlier on in the stage. Miko Marchek having a little bit of a moment, a slight wide. Gryes in on a mission this afternoon, because looking at the results coming into here, after stage 2, Solberg's out on top by 1.3 seconds. So Nikolai Gryazin, try and talk into the microphone. Nikolai Gryazin is trying to take the top spot. Just 1.3 seconds separating the two of them coming into here. Now we've got a bit of a gap now. We would have expected Miko Marchek to arrive at the end of the stage. Flashback to see if we've got any info coming in. Can't even see, it's so dark here. So bright at the end of the stage. Where have we got any news? Gryes in? No, just seeing the messages coming in. I know it's quite rude to just see if there's any messages coming in while we're live on Facebook, but yeah, no, nothing at the moment. So where is Miko Marchek? I can hear a car. Someone maybe will be able to let us know in a moment. You can hear a car off in the distance. So it should be Miko Marchek and then Nikolai Gryes in after that. Solberg has already come through. Standing in the stop line in the end of stage number 3 in Liepaja in Latvia. Well, Liepaja is the town where the rally is based, but we are up near Talsi today, about 2 hours drive north. Okay, waiting for another one to come. Right, this is Nikolai Gryazin, Miko Marchek. No sign of him. Gryazin comes up towards us. The Hyundais look great, don't they? In this, in actual, their colours. These R5s look fantastic in the Hyundai Motorsport colours. Let's see. Nikolai is here. Not as fast as Solberg, the 10.09.13. Solberg takes out more time from Dreisen. Nikolai, enjoy that drive?
Yeah, nice ride. Difficult, but okay, we are doing what we can. So all the rest was okay.
What about Miko Marczek? Did you see the Polish guy? Did you see Miko Marczek?
Not remember. Some maybe in the tarmac section, but.
Good. All right, thanks. Okay, so that's Dreisen. All the we got Marczek here. Dreisen obviously forgetting to put his face mask on at the end of the stage, so get that cleaned up and then have a word. Miko, you're running out of order. What happened?
Yeah. Not good run for us. On the third or fourth kilometer we had a puncture, and that was still like 16 kilometers to go, and we tried to change it. We had some problems with the nuts because there was a lot of gravel inside it. Because of that, we were changing it a little bit more time, and we go through just after Nikolai, and that was a lot of dust. Then probably for 8 kilometers we were a little bit slowing down to see anything in some places, and yeah, it's really not good stage, but still we have one more to do today and a long day tomorrow, and we will fight till the end. Pozdrowienia dla wszystkich kibiców z Polski. Nie idealny odcinek dla nas, ale walczymy dalej.
Dziękuję, thanks very much. That's Miko Marczek. So having a puncture in the stage. So dropping time, 12 minutes, 52.56. Again. Get that done, right. Need to get these drivers to make sure they have their face masks on when you talk to them at the end of the stage. Eric Sykes is next up, going through, so see what he has to say. Wait for Eric to take his helmet off, sort his hair out, get his balaclava up. Eric, hey, how are you? How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, I think it was good. For sure I can push more, but then it will be a risk. And for me it's a goal to have experience on this road. So yeah, I'm doing my job and I'm really happy about it. But yeah, this is fast and it's fun.
Did you have any moments in here? Or are you getting together with the grip now? Can you know?
No, we don't have any moments. That I know that I can push more, but no, for me it's focus to line and focus to everything. So yeah, goal is to finish.
That's good. Goal is to finish. Good on him. Which is not what happened in day one in Rome. Yeah, day one in Rome, just a few weeks ago on tarmac in that car. Eric Sykes, back right corner first stage in Pico, and completely damaged the rear right of the car, and that was him out for the day. But yeah, not so bad with the time. 10 minutes 30.81, 10 minutes 30.81 seconds through there. So yeah, Eric Sykes seems to be happy, just balancing his power and performance this afternoon. And as we say, it's quite funny where we're standing here. This stage is actually pretty good fun. Had a drive on it on our recce. What day is today? Today is Saturday, isn't it? So we had a drive on it on Thursday, I think. All the days seem to roll into one here in Latvia. But yeah, Thursday we drove on these stages. But you know, this gravel, and you know, you can see it here. It's under your foot. It's kind of weird to walk on. And even if you scoop and have a good old dig down, you eventually find, after sweeping all this rubbish off, some hard base somewhere. Just keep digging. But it's amazing. There's so much. It's so heavy as well. I don't think we need to film too much more bits of me kicking gravel around. Let's have a word with Simos. Oh, hang on. He's parked on my gravel lump now. Simos Galateros from Cyprus. First time we've seen Simos on the ERC this season. He wasn't in Italy a few weeks ago. Door open. Just rolling back. We'll wait for him to sort himself out. Keeping our distance at the moment. If you got, he's lost his face mask. Hey, he's got one of those face masks. Now you look like a dentist. Now you look like a dentist. But how was that?
It was okay. We stalled on the start, so we lost some time there. But otherwise, okay. A couple of mistakes, but okay, enjoying it.
Okay, a couple of mistakes, but enjoying it. So, Simos, let's just have a quick look in the back. Yeah, just one spare for him in the Polar this afternoon. So as he heads off, car number 20, Simos disappears. We spin round the camera this way. Raf, look at this guy. It's the buzz in Belgium. I mean, it's all moules and frites, isn't it? That's what you eat in Belgium, isn't it? Raf, our cameraman, is Belgian as well. So Gregor Munster is from Luxembourg, not far away from Belgium. Gregor, oh, hang on, you'll sort yourself out as getting too excited, too keen. I wonder where you kept your face mask, down the side of your seat, but get him to sort himself out. Cool. How was that? Oh, the hair looks perfect. How was that?
I think we catch a bit of time from the guy in front, and so we had a lot of dust through the stage. Not easy to find the perfect braking point and apex, but in general it was not a bad stage. For sure, it's even more cleaner than before. So, but we're having so much fun.
And then nothing to fiddle with in service. And the sandwiches, were the sandwiches nice at lunchtime?
Yeah, sandwich really nice. Finally, we changed a bit on the car, just to make a difference. We're here for learning, so for sure we try different things. And yeah, it was good. The car feels really nice. Now the next stage is a bit new because a lot of parts are new compared to the first pass, so it will be interesting.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Yeah, we were just talking on ERC radio when we spoke to Grégoire earlier. Before they went to service after stage number 2, he seemed to think that everything was running perfectly with the car and he didn't need to do any setup change during service. He was, do you want me to do that for you? There we are, I think he is. Look at that, that's perfect, isn't it? Hey, good job, there you go, thanks Raf. Yeah, so what am I saying? Anyway, Grégoire Munster, happy with the car. He had to do some setup changes during service, but other than that, all good. His time, anyway, Munster's time, 10:16.43. Let's have a word with Callum Devine, Irishman. He impressed everybody on the podium in Hungary at the end of last season. So much so that Callum's back for a full campaign this year in the ERC. And despite the engine expiring in Rome on day 1, wasn't so good for him last rally out on the tarmac. But Callum, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, that one was a lot better. We got onto it a wee bit better, and yeah, we enjoyed that, so we did. But yeah, still a wee bit to go with our braking and stuff, obviously now, but yeah, we enjoyed it better.
Is the car working nicely? Car good?
Yeah, the car's working perfect.
Any disasters? Anything to talk to us? No rumours?
Just a wee small sensor in the foot, but it's sorted, easy done, so all go good now.
All right, fine, thanks. That's Callum Devine, Brian Hoy from Motorsport Ireland, and I think we'll see more of these Irish guys coming in and into the ERC because yeah, Motorsport Ireland, yeah, good fans of the ERC, so yeah, we'll see more young Callums on their way, I'm sure. That kind of level of drivers coming through the Irish Tarmac Championship and so on. But Devine's time, 10:30.21. Isn't it funny? We're standing here in the end of this. Well, we're in the stop line in Latvia, and we've got the cars in the stages. You can see these beautiful pictures from the helicopter, you know, on your screens. You're listening to me on ERC radio as well at the same time. Isn't it funny that, you know, beyond the arch, just through the trees over there, is the stage. They go through the timing beam and then they drive down for a couple of 100 meters down to the stop line here. But isn't it weird that, you know, this bit of gravel that is normally used as a road every other day of the year, it means so much to everyone who's put so much effort in to prepare these cars. And to travel across Europe and the world, you know, we've got Sean Johnson here from the States. I mean, he lives in Germany, but he's from the States. Alex Kihirani. You know, we've got people who travel from all over the world to the ERC, and this part of the gravel stage is, you know, or the road, just a normal bit of road is competition stage, and then we kind of go over the border and onto normal public highway. So if we swing the camera around for a minute, we've got a bit of a gap, we'll find out what's up there, but if we swing graph round, it's nothing. Let's just do a 360. We've got the security guys just over there beyond time control. We've got the fields over on the left and right, and we swing all the way round. More fields over here, and more nothing. It's absolutely stunning here. There's nothing. It's brilliant. If you like peace and quiet and tranquility, you're in the right place. Let's have a word with the Feofanov, car 24, 25 even. Just everything okay? You got something, maybe just sort of the balance. Ah, there we go, right. Good run, good race, good stage?
Very good. So we're trying to be a bit faster and faster every stage, so yes, I like it.
Yeah, good. Car working okay, so that's all good. So yeah, learning stage by stage. I like it, which is good. Oh, Dimitri stalls the car. That's our fault. That's definitely our fault. Hang on. Got a bit of a problem now. He's in gear. Putting the battery under a little bit of strain trying to do that, trying to get the car into gear. Well, it's already in gear, so just saving time, I think. So Dmitry Feofanov seems to be enjoying himself. Just a slight little mistake, a double stall on the end of the stage, just stalling 2 times here to get the car off the line. 11 minutes 34.22. 11:34.22. And as I say, at 2-minute gaps today, so 2 minutes between each competitor, then it just allows us then to let this dust just settle between each car and just blow away. Right, no news at the moment. Got another Skoda coming. Oh no, we're on to. I'm losing where I am at the moment. I keep thinking that we've got a Skoda coming up next. Look at this. Somebody's had a little bit of an issue. Deep cut. Somewhere. If we just spin around the front here for a minute, Raf. Sorry about this. Let's look down here. Just the dust here. That's just, I don't know, whatever's been going on. The radiator's all okay, but just a bit of a deep cut. Let's hear what it has to say here. We're in the ERC2 category. Do you have hello? All good? Just sorting himself out. All the drivers pulling their balaclavas up. All okay?
Super stage, good feeling. Everything is good.
Okay, all right. Good super stage, good feeling. Everything is good. Yeah, no balaclava, not being able to pull that up properly, or no face masks. So super stage. Everything all good for our local Latvian in ERC2. So these are the Mitsubishis. Small moment, Raphael. I don't know what Raf's doing at the moment. His arms have gone tired, so he's actually swinging the camera around by some sort of wiry device. It's quite cool, that, isn't it? Okay, right. 11 minutes 31.44 for our local Latvian friend who's just come through. And that's the ERC2 category we're in at the moment, which is the Mitsubishis. Now this guy, Tibor Erdi, ERC2 champion in 2017 and 2018. When he first came here to, where did he go? No, he was somewhere else I was thinking of. But Last year he was in the R5 car. They bought a Skoda back in the Mitsubishi this year, just for this season. Tibor, all okay?
Yes, everything is okay. Now is okay. much better than the first round.
And just some words in Hungarian as well, just in your language, the usual trick. How was that?
Minden rendben, sokkal másabbul jöttem, mint az előző körben. Összeszedtük magunkat, rendben lesz minden.
Thanks very much. That's Tibor Erdi. So yeah, the car looking good. He's got one spare with him in the back this afternoon. Yeah, all the drivers, I haven't seen anyone taking two spares this afternoon, so that is Tibor on his way. 2017 and 2018 ERC champion. It's warm out here, wearing these face masks out here in the countryside. It's hot. Not as hot as it was in Rome. That was super sticky, super hot action. Tibor's time through there, 11 minutes 13.60. 11:13.60. I don't know why I keep repeating it twice, but just in case you missed it the first time, well, let you know the second time round. As I say, so that's Tibor through. We're going to be whizzing on now from TB to Darius Polonsky now. Let's get quite low. What's Raf saying? What's up? Okay. Oh, he's telling me to shout a bit more. Right, okay. Wants me to shout. So the camera's there, so that's you at home, and then up there, so a different height, is Raphael, who's holding the camera. So we're actually swinging it on some sort of arm thing at the moment. It's quite cool. So yes, he's telling me to talk louder. This, what? Higher. Oh, what are you saying, Raf?
No, you can speak higher.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, louder. Do you want that? Okay, there we go, right. Look at these things. Our bath. Darius Polonsky had a problem with a turbo in this car in Rome a few weeks ago, causing him to back out of that rally. But look at this, the Arbath, super cool car. And in the Arbath Rally Cup, but also in the ERC2 category. But as he comes in towards us here, Darius is always, his car is definitely always race fresh. It's looks cool, it looks beautiful. Darius, how was it? Oh, hang on, you got any face covering situation? No. Technical problem. There you go. Less tech. Oh, that's a good effort. There we go. Darius, how was it?
It was much better. Very good stage for us because it was not rough. It was not destroyed. So we had a good fun. I think quite a good time. I hope so.
Okay, thanks very much. That's Darius. So yeah, all good for him. You know, the back of the car here as he pulls off here. The Arbath looking pretty nice as he scoots away. But rear wheel drive as well. Rear wheel drive. He's on this kind of surface. He spent most of his morning just almost like downhill skiing, because as you put the accelerator on those cars, the back end just kicks out, and you know, it's really impressive driving. So you're constantly having to correct the car coming out of the corners, but just the balance of power versus your performance is a way to go. Don't look. Hang on. Well, you are looking slightly, aren't you? But we've got a slight butterfly issue. It's not going to restart. I'll just pop that over there. Got to keep nature. Yeah. Okay. So that was a butterfly that came off the end of Darius Polonsky's car. So with Polonsky's car time as 11 minutes 24.81, 11:24.81, he's through. And the cloud is coming over now, so I don't think we've got any rain forecast this weekend, but these 2-minute gaps feel like they're taking a little bit of time, don't they? But Raf, that's the timing board. Swing round to the right, and we've got Zelindo Meligari coming through. Now, Zelindo had been driving the Arbath last season, had that big crash in Barham Rally last year, but Zelindo is back. He wasn't happy this morning. I don't know what he's done here, just a little bit of scuff from something. And if you see his time on the board, 11:53.13. Zelindo not happy with his time, but just taking his gloves off at the end of the stage. Sorting himself out. No, Zelindo.
Next time.
How was it?
The time not arrived.
As you can see there, disappointed for Zelindo Meligari that at 11:53.13 he just can't seem to get what the times that he wants. He's just not fast as the other guys. Okay, right. Let's flick back. Okay, so just seeing if there's any notes coming in there, but just trying to read a message that's come in. I know that's quite rude to see what's going on. Just trying to make sense of the messages there, but yeah, we're all good at the moment. But yeah, Zelindo Meligari not well. His time's not coming for him. Not enjoying his drive really that much. Maybe next time he'll be able to put in a better time. Right. What's the gap now? That's Zelindo. Andrea is next. Babolini. Another one of the little Abarths coming towards us. Looks cool, doesn't it? Let's see what he has to say. Andrea. Door open. Andrea. He's waiting for his time to go on the board. 11:50.53. How was it?
Yeah, a little bit better. I can now drive better. I have more kilometers on the gravel. I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy.
Okay, yeah, he's enjoying it. More kilometres on the gravel. He's happy. So seems quite good. Oh, if you can close the door. There we go. Off he goes. 11:50.53. Makes a difference when the cloud comes across over here. It does. It cools down quite quickly. It's good. But also, what's weird, what I found is a bit strange, is that the wearing these face masks at the end of the stage, because the drivers can't actually see your face, so you have to kind of like do stuff with your eyebrows to kind of give some expression coming across. And also, when the sun's out, it's absolutely boiling in here. But when the cloud comes across, it's kind of, yeah, much better. It's nice and cool. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing across the field here this afternoon, so that's good. Okay, right. Yeah, just information for you. The stages this afternoon are running a little bit of a delay this afternoon. The first car will be into stage number 4 at 4:30 this afternoon, 4:30 local time. So just a little bit of a delay. This stage was running just a few minutes behind, but 4:30. So about a 10-minute delay to the stages this afternoon. And right, I hope we're still online, on air, and live on Facebook. So yeah, Martin Rada, a little bit of a issue with the water barrels in the chicane, as you could see on your helicopter camera just a short while ago. But yeah, you've got the barrels in the stage. Each of them hold 2,500, no, not 2,500 litres of water. That's a lot of water, isn't it? 2,500 litres. Each water barrel holds 200 litres of water, and yeah, 200 litres of water just for the chicanes instead of hay bales in the stages, using the water barrel. So don't touch them. That's the story. But the drivers were told don't touch the water barrels. But as you can see, Rada having a little close shave with them in there. What's happening next? Are we getting a car soon? Okay. Waiting for Rada to arrive at the end of the stage. You can hear him. Slightly longer than 2-minute gaps. You know, it just feels now, just at the beginning, you know, the first few cars on the road, it's a repeat procession, but yeah, just I don't know, it just seems to take a little bit longer. See what the time's like on the board when it goes on there. So Rada comes through in the R-Bath. His time is written on the board. It's a 25.44. I think it's going to be a 12.25.44. Oh no, it's been changed. Martin Rada. So, yeah, close to the water barrels, but not hitting them. Hey, how you doing? Have you got, just sort yourself out maybe? Oh, hang on. He's trying to, yeah, bit of an issue. Trying to sort out the balaclava, pull it up. Martin. He's struggling. Okay, don't worry, Martin. We'll sanitize the microphone afterwards. Okay, Martin, how was it?
Hi, it's good. It's good. We are there. It's the third super stage in the gravel, and okay, we are a little bit more better. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the chicane and the water barrels? Did you you're close to them?
I don't hurt you.
Oh, don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. We'll let you go. All right. There you go. That's Martin Rada enjoying himself. Struggling with the water barrels in the stage, in the chicane, as you can see on the helicopter picture coming there. Now, also, someone who's come to the end of the stage has just a little bit of fluid dropped on the ground. Not much, just a little bit of something, just an overspill pipe, I think, inside the engine, just sort of, like an expansion tank or something like that that's just dropping a little bit of fluid, but not a lot to cause a lot of issues. Now then, this fellow that's coming up next is Martin Sykes. You know, he is a quick driver, and he's the local hero as well as Martin. You know, Sykes on his way towards us. He's the ERC Under-27 champion from 2018. Had his prize drive here, his first time driving the R5 car in Rally Liepaja last year. And as a driver, he's, you know, kind of matured as he's come up through the ranks of the ERC. Yeah, a little bit of a hot head, you know, yeah, quite boisterous, but I think at that age, you know, you do just try to grow and find your limits and so on, but seems a bit more grounded is Martin's this year. He seems to, you know, he's I kind of think he's a bit more like an Andreas Mikkelsen, and yeah, a bit kind of like an Andreas Mikkelsen, or a young Andreas Mikkelsen. But let's, as Martin Sykes comes towards us, we've got Ralf Yeats as well, who's also doing well. Let's have a word with Martin's door open for him. Martin's the camera's over there. He's coming over to see you now. So let's. Oh, hang on. Man from Pirelli in the way. Martins, how was that one?
Well, the stage was good, and I made in the very ending corner. I made a mistake, and well, I think we lost there some good seconds. So it was good until that one.
Do you feel the pressure on you this weekend? Because it's everyone, you probably know everyone around here anyway, so do you feel the pressure to perform this weekend?
Well, I felt the pressure in the morning. You know, it's our first international race after Sweden, so we didn't know really how fast we are, but even though making quite many mistakes in the first section, but we're still in a good place.
Thanks very much. That's Martin's Sykes, and off he goes. 11 minutes 7.94. 11 minutes 7.94 for Martins. So as you can see, the way everything operates here, it feels like the storm clouds are building above us. But yeah, we've got the ERC3 drivers coming through, and the ERC juniors on their way through. So you know, we've just spoken to Martin Sykes, Gregor Yeats, that you've seen on your TV screen in the stage, son of Ralf Yeats, who we were talking to. His dad was here earlier on in the R5 car, just more or less one of the first cars coming through. So Gregor's up next. You've got the helicopter that's flying, which is bringing you the images from the sky this evening. And as we wait, sounds like, there we go, so Yeats has got a puncture, front right puncture, as he comes towards the end of the stage. It looks like the car's just out of shape. Front right, yeah, it's soft on the front right. Let's just see what the rear right looks like. So just running soft the tyre there towards the end of the stage, not causing a massive amount of problems to bodywork, but yeah, just losing the air in that one. See what Gregor has to say. Gregor, front right is looking a little bit soft. The tyre's gone down. What happened?
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we have a slow puncture, but we are the only tuners who are using the old tires, and yeah, it's not perfect for us. But yeah, let's see.
Okay, thanks very much. That's Gregor Yeats, and off he goes, waiting for Ken Torn to come to the end of the stage. Next to Gregor through, we've got Dennis Radstrom coming up next. Renners is on his way, and the other drivers. So we're going to stay on air on Facebook until Ken Torn comes through. Now, Ken was the won the ERC Juniors and ERC3 out in Rome a few weeks ago. Big surprise for him, because Pedro Artunes crashed in the final stage in Rally di Roma Capitale a few weeks ago. And yeah, okay, so it was a big surprise to Ken Torn. He thought he had been absolutely beaten in the final stage, and then Pedro had gone and binned it, and Ken Torn had gone out of time control at the final stage, and yeah, he had to walk back in to claim his prize. Another one coming towards us in ERC 3 right now. Another one of our juniors, Dennis Radstrom from Sweden. See how hard those tyres are working, and so we'll wait for Dennis just to get himself sorted somehow. Dennis, how was it?
Yeah, nice. Okay, 2 seconds is quite a lot on these stages, but we had a really nice stage.
Yeah. No problems, no nothing to report.
No, so you just need to try.
That's good. All right, thank you. Thanks. That is Dennis Radstrom. Door closed. So Radstrom's time, 11 minutes 09.8. Good timing coming into there. Now we need to refresh the times on the screen and get ourselves get the times of how that battle in the juniors was coming into this stage. So after 2 stages, Ken Torn was leading over Martin Sykes by 6.4 seconds. Dennis Radstrom, just spoke to there, is third in the ERC junior or ERC3 junior category. So yeah, a little bit of a battle, quite tight at the top after 2 stages, just 7.9 seconds separating them coming into this stage. So we need to wait for Ken Torn to come through to see whether Ken remains leading the ERC3 junior category at the end of 3 stages here this afternoon. Okay, so Redis is next, and then Mika Hokkanen. You remember Mika Hokkanen had a big moment in Rome just 2 weeks ago. Mika, yeah, crashing and actually, well, coming out of the stage and ending up on a tree for some reason. The car was perilously sort of suspended in the air. But anyway, let's have a word now with Rennis, who is next to come through. Sun comes out again. It's really bright when the sun comes out. It was lovely and yeah, kind of just nice light a moment ago, but it's quite sharp, quite hot as well. All right. He's getting himself sorted. Just wait for him to get himself organised, but the car looks absolutely perfect. This car is brand new, delivered by M Sport Poland. It's the new Fiesta. Maciek and everyone down at M Sport Poland doing a fantastic job. But the preparation of these cars is beautiful. They look so tidy, so clean, and this one is fresh out of the box as well. We were talking about that earlier on today. Anyway, car's going well. You're going well. Everything good?
Yeah, car is working fine, and it feels that I'm getting in a mood and more aggressive, more pushing now. Had some small moments, but that's how it should be if we want to drive faster.
Okay. When you say a driver says a small moment, Was it actually a big moment, or are you just trying to underplay it a bit?
No, just a big slide, too much oversteering, and that's it, you know. Does not click with the front wheel drive car, but it's nice when I save it, you know, then you get pumped up and you can continue.
Okay, that's good. All right, smashing. That's great. Okay, so that's Renis on his way, another Latvian driver with his brand new car. A little bit of battle damage at the back, so yeah, nothing too bad for him. Time 11 minutes 14.44. 11:14.44. We'll keep going for a minute. The way everything happens tonight, don't forget you can watch on Eurosport tonight highlights from day one here from our helicopter that's flying above us. Now this thing, Manu and Eric in this thing, it's a great piece of kit, and as they fly over the top of us here, they're going to go and pop this thing down in the field just here. So our Eurosport helicopter is just about to land here, which is really, really cool. So as they come into land, what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera discs from here. They're going to go and shut down that heli. As that lands there, we'll just go over and have a word with Mika Hokkanen, and I'll tell you what's going to happen next, because they're going to power down the helicopter for a moment, because everything's all down on timing, because we need to get all our footage back down to our office for tonight's program on Eurosport. Mika Hokkanen, how was that?
Yeah, otherwise it was okay. In some slow corners I was too early in the braking, but and we are losing time, but hopefully the car feels a little bit better now.
Okay, that's good. Thanks very much. Cheers, Mika. That's Mika Hokkanen through. So we're going to stay on air on Facebook just for one more car. Just wait for Hokkanen to come through, wait for Ken Torn, and then what happens is all the footage that's in the camera that we're talking into now, and also our other cameras that we've got in the stages out here up north of Telsey, all that footage is going to go into the helicopter, and then they're going to fly that down to our production office that we've got in the Olympic Centre. Our production suite is set up in the Olympic Centre in Liepaja, and basically it's the quickest way to get the footage over 200 kilometres down the country is to fly it back. So all our editors who work in the office each night producing the programme that goes out on Eurosport tonight, and of course all the social media footage that you watch on YouTube and Facebook, that's the way we get things done round here at the FIA European Rally Championship. So the helicopter shuts down, Ken Torn comes in. It's a well-oiled machine, the FIA European Rally Championship. Ken Torn comes in, leading the ERC2 category, ERC3 category, correction, and the ERC3 juniors. Ken comes through. Just wait for him to get himself organised. Just finds that balaclava that he's got in there. Everyone's getting so used to putting these on at the end of the stages now. They make you look much cooler, Ken. I like the M Sport balaclavas. Hate to think how much Malcolm Wilson charges for those. Ken, how was that?
It's tough, and very beginning we hit one big rock, and after that this car will feel a little bit weird. But yeah, anyway, I think it's okay.
Okay, that's good. All right, Ken. Good battle in the ERC3 juniors this weekend. 11 minutes 05.86. 11:05.86. Ken Torn leading in the ERC3 category. So what we're going to do now is, just while the heli's on the ground, we'll save time. We'll wrap up as we move on finish our Facebook Live broadcast. I just want to show you before we come off air, because when we're up in the sky, we're just walking through this farmer's cornfield at the moment. So Raf, I hope you don't mind walking over here at the moment. We've got to just wait for Manu and everyone to sort themselves out as we possibly pop over here. But the helicopter lands in the field here. We just the pilots have just come out and are just sorting themselves out. But we want to show you as we just come over. You see all the fantastic footage that we get from the sky. Well, this is the helicopter camera that we bolt onto the front of it. So this is the Cineflex camera. It's pretty well, very expensive piece of kit. It's bolted to the underside of the helicopter, and that's what you see, the eye in the sky. And so we're following the cars through the stages. Obviously the helicopter is brought here from Sweden this weekend. Everyone's in the back. We'll go around, see the artists who work in the back, and got a bit of grass stuck on the front of it as well. And in the back, this is our friend Eric here, who's in the back. Everything okay for you up there?
Yeah, it was very fun, very exciting. It was a real pleasure.
Yeah, that's good. It's just these guys are complete artists in the back here. Just, I mean, apart from having the sick bag alongside you for some of those shots, have you ever been sick in the back of the helicopter while you've been working?
Before I was a sailorman, so I was vaccinated. You know, it's okay.
Vaccinated. So in the back, Eric sits in the back there, and he's controls the Cineflex camera that's in the front and bolted onto the helicopter. And these guys are absolute artists. And this is where you see the downlink coming when you're watching the Facebook Live program. And of course, Manu, who's piloting it as well, who's turning his head. He's too shy, these guys. But right, that is us here on the FIA European Rally Championship. We're live at the end of this stage number 3. 10 stages for you this weekend here in Latvia. Join us later on today. We're going to be live on stage 4, the final stage of the day. We're live at the technical zone later on in Liepaja on Facebook. Follow us on ERC Radio, and of course keep up to date with everything on the website. We'll catch you later on here on the ERC.
Yeah, I was on a long trip in the mountains in the North Russia with a backpack, sleeping in the tent for 8 days. We did about 100 kilometers in quite challenging conditions, so it was a good reset for my mind, but looks like there are some other better ways to prepare for the rally. Of course, I was used to do that when I was young. I was traveling a lot around Russia and been on the high mountains, so it was nice comeback after 25 years of break. It's a very good challenge for yourself. It was really nice to get back to this not vacation, I cannot say it's a vacation, but it was a really nice